Namaskara friends, welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to talk about zero budget natural farming, which is usually known as ZBNF. This concept was developed by Subhash Palekar, very popularly known for very low budget farming or natural farming. In this kind of farming, basically what you do is you don't spend much money for farming and you try to make it profitable with inputs from whatever you have. So I'll explain this. I'll talk to you about my experience. This is my fifth year of farming. Last 4 years I've been doing natural farming, but for me it was not zero budget because I spent a lot of money to set up the things. And first I'll explain you what is zero budget natural farming. You need to understand that. Then I'll explain to you how I did it and what were the mistakes that I did. And these mistakes could be done by most of you. So let's dive deep into zero budget natural farming. First, let me explain to you what is zero budget natural farming. So, what is zero budget natural farming? Basically, you don't spend too much of money or any money in any kind of inputs. You use the things what is available with you. And for example, you are using the cow dung from the cows that you have, cow dung, cow urine. Then you use mulches. Then you use water from your bore. Most of the things what you use, the seeds from your own plants and harvest. Then you can have poultry, you can have some goats, some cows. These are the things which you use for farming. You don't buy costly chemicals. You know something, I think you might have heard about Jeevamrutha. I have shown that how I use Jeevamrutha for my farm. I don't have any other manure. All I have is a few cows. I have some goats. Now I have given up those goats because it was a bit difficult to manage. Other than goats, I have some hen. I have these dogs. And again, I'll get into details of my way of doing this because everything we need to customize or we need to modify to suit our conditions. So I'll talk about that also in this video, and I will talk about what are the major mistakes which one can do and change the zero budget to a lot of spending to run the farm or develop the farm. So as I mentioned, in zero budget natural farming you don't get any expensive or no chemical farming. Advantage of zero budget natural farming is you can do small farming without investing any money. Basically, I'll tell you the real concept of this. See, this was designed for small farmers who don't have money. So basically, they may not have 5 or 10 or 20 acres of land. They may be having 1 or 2 acres of land. They can do the work along with their family members, so they don't need to spend money on labor. They may have 1 or 2 cows. They can take care of that, and they get the feed from their own farm. There would be grass grown in their land. They don't need to buy anything for the cows. In that way, they don't really spend anything for farming, and they get output. Again, the output wouldn't be too much because it's small land. So, and it's not that they are going to get rich doing zero budget natural farming. It's not possible. Now I will give you my experience of doing zero budget natural farming so that you can understand better, because a lot of youngsters are asking me, they want to get into farming. Is it profitable? What is natural farming? So all those things would be very clear in this video. So continue watching this. It's a very informative video and very important video if you are thinking to get into natural farming. Now the problem what happened to me was I have 8 acres of land. So 8 acres of land I cannot manage myself. So I have to hire a good number of people to develop it. And the land what I got it was plain land. Nothing was there. Only one tamarind tree was there. A few coconut trees which were like just hardly less than a year old. They were just planted. So it was like, for me it was like a plain land. No trees or nothing to be pruned to do mulching. No cows or anything. So I had to first invest on few cows, and I purchased 5-6 cows. Then I had to make cow shed for them. Then so like that I had to invest a lot of money to set up the place. Now, when we say zero budget natural farming, they don't mention about buying a cow or anything like that. You, yes, to get a cow you may have to pay money, but uh, you should always go with the local breeds. I went with the Hallikar cow and the Malnad Gidda, both are Karnataka local breeds. Even goats also, all desi goats, I got it from a village nearby. Hen also, I have all desi hen. So now I am in a stage I can say that I can do sort of zero budget natural farming, but still my overheads are high because I have done it in a complete different way. So if you are a person having a full-time job and you want to do zero budget natural farming, I'll tell you it's not possible. Zero budget natural farming is for farmers who has a small land, maybe 1 acre or 2 acres. You have your family support, you have your kids or your brother or sister or wife working with you in the farm. You don't have to spend a single penny for labor. You have 1 or 2 cows, you have some trees and plants already in your farm. You can use those as the bio waste to mulch, and manure can be prepared from the cow dung and cow urine of your cow. In that way you can get into zero budget natural farming, but again I'll tell you, you are not going to make yourself very rich with this. You can have a good life, you can have earn some money, you can have good food, you can sell organically grown, naturally grown products to your customers, and there are many ways how you can make little more money out of this kind of farming. See, you don't have too much of land, but in 1 or 2 acres of land you can grow sufficient things to make some money. What we are doing is we have started getting good yield from different trees which we planted 4 years back. Coconut trees have started giving yield, avocado trees have started giving yield, mango trees have started giving yield. These are something which would give us good money. But again, to get good price, if you're going to the market, you won't get good price. The hard work you put in to produce clean food is not respected in market in the sense the wholesale market. So we go to a farmers market where all like-minded farmers come, organically grown products are sold, and we have customers who are willing to pay good price for clean food which is grown, or the plant or the fruits or vegetables which we grow very naturally without using any kind of chemicals or pesticides. I have written a blog post on this topic on my blog, so you can read that completely. Might have missed some points in this video, but if you go through that post you will understand what exactly is zero budget natural farming, how much realistic it is. What now I can tell you that if you have like 3 or 4 acres of land or a bigger land, it's not possible for you to do zero budget natural farming. You will have to hire people to take care of your crops. You will have to hire people to do many other work. Indu, eh? Okay, finish it. Dinner ready now. Indu, so what I would want to say, if you are planning to start a farm, do some farming with very less investment or zero budget farming, takes small land. You need to be full time there. You need to do work personally. You cannot have your like hire workers and make profit out of that. It's not possible. So you need to be a farmer, work in the field, take care of most of the things. You should have people to support you, whom you don't need to pay salaries or daily wages. You should have your family supporting to do the zero budget natural farming, and you should use the things what you have in your farm for your farming purposes. Like for manure, you shouldn't need to go and buy some costly fertilizers. You can make Jeevamrutha or some other things. Like even we make bioenzyme from the rotten fruits or damaged fruits and all. That works very well. You can do a lot of things. This is something like what I feel is it is interconnected. Now, for example, in our farm, for cows we don't buy anything feed. We don't have to spend any money for that. We grow grass here. We have the fruits or the vegetables which we harvest, and there are things which we cannot sell in the market, we give to the cows. We don't need anything. Even for the hen, we have lots of hen here, I think 40 50. We don't need to buy any feed from. Now we did paddy, we had the husk, we give that to them. We have the papayas, we have guavas, we have some fruits, and we leave them open. They go around and eat all the grass and everything, and they take care of themselves. We don't need to do anything. It is interconnected. It is very much dependent on each other. So that takes some time, and don't expect results overnight. You have to put lot of effort. You have to be in the farm, wake up early in the morning and be there in the farm. Now last 1 week, more than 1 week, I'm completely here doing all this work. So for me, the reason I had to spend a lot of money was I wanted to use technology. I wanted to move things faster, and my plan was a 5-year plan, and finally reach a stage where I don't get anything from outside. When I started, as I told you, there was nothing here. Now I don't need anything from outside. 90% of my food comes from this farm. I have fish here, I have hen here, I have eggs here, I have milk here, I have everything. Even vegetables are there, rice is there, millets are there, tubers are there, everything. If you see our farm market videos, you'll understand. Now today we harvested tons of avocados. So that's like 250 rupees per kg. If I have 100 kg, I get 25,000 rupees. So that's a good income for me. Even mangoes, I think we have around 20-30 trees. From next year, I'll be getting quite good revenue to make sure that it's profitable. And we are doing a lot of value added products. We make chutney podis, we make pickles, tokkus, and a lot of other things, and we sell it the market. And we are very soon, maybe from 2026 January, we are going to go full-fledged with the online selling of value-added products. And there can be other products which we can do in the farm, like we can have farm visits, we can have some training programs. I would definitely want to do some sort of courses, or say a day workshop for training people, and I can charge that. That would be a sort of income for me. So those kind of things, what is possible to make it financially viable and make some money out of it also. So it's not quick money, definitely. It's a lot of hard work, and you will definitely get return from farming. So that's all for now. If you have any thoughts, please let me know. I would love to hear from you guys, and I am open to sharing my thoughts also. Bye for now. Take care.